Dear parents, one of the most draining experiences in parenting is applying a strategy that worked perfectly with one child or young person and watching it completely fail with another child or young person sitting in the same house, eating at the same table, raised by the same two people, the parents. The problem is almost never the child or young person. The problem is that the strategy was never designed with that specific child or young person in mind. This is episode 4 in our Parenting and Discipline series on the #SlowParenting podcast, drawn from Dr. Richie Adewusi's upcoming book, Effective Parenting Strategies: The Power of Positive Discipline. Please, subscribe now because every episode in this series is built to help you parent the child or young person you actually have, not a theoretical one you wish you have. Effective parenting begins with deep, intentional observation. Here are 5 ways to start truly knowing your child or young person. 1. Learn your child or young person's temperament. Temperament determines how your child or young person experiences the world, and disciplining against it would most likely backfire. This week, write 3 sentences describing how your child or young person responds to new situations, to frustration, and to being told no. Those 3 responses will tell you whether you are raising a slow to warm, high intensity, or easygoing child or young person, and that knowledge should change your disciplinary decisions going forward. 2. Understand what the developmental stage actually allows. A child or young person having a meltdown may not be defying you. Their brain may simply not yet be wired for what you are asking. For example, a 2-year-old who cannot share is not being selfish. Sharing is a skill the brain develops closer to age 3 or 4. A 7-year-old who forgets instructions is not being careless. The memory capacity required for multi-step instructions is still developing at that age. Search the developmental milestones for your child or young person's exact age. Then look at the behaviors currently frustrating you and ask honestly whether those behaviors fall inside or outside of what that stage is capable of. That single check saves you enormous emotional energy. 3. Apply the 3-layer read before you react strategy. Before responding to any difficult behavior, pause 30 seconds and ask 3 questions. Who is this child or young person wired to be? What is their brain currently capable of? What happened in the last hour that may have contributed to this moment? That 30-second pause would consistently produce better responses than any immediate reaction ever would. 4. Please stop comparing your child or young person to other children or young persons. Comparison language communicates to a child or young person that who they are is the problem, and children or young people who believe they are the problem hide their behavior rather than adapt to changes. Plan today to replace comparison sentences with direct questions to the child or young person with whom you are communicating. What do you think would help you handle this better? Redirects from shame into self-awareness better. 5. Observe before you intervene. Choose one recurring behavior that is frustrating you and spend some time observing it without immediately correcting it. Note the time it happens, what preceded it, and your child or young person's emotional state. By day 7 a pattern will emerge, and that pattern gives you a response that would address the root rather than the symptoms. These 5 practices shift parenting positions from guesswork to genuine understanding, and that shift could change not just your child or young person's behavior but the entire atmosphere of your home. This week's live stream goes much deeper into this chapter and this conversation. We want you there and we want your questions. The link is below. Thank you for watching. If this video is helpful, please like, share, and leave your thoughts in the comments. Kindly share with other parents who are navigating this, and stay connected with the #SlowParenting podcast community. Please subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a new episode in this series.